Yo, what's up, guys? Man, I wanted to do another update video. Got some. Well, I know some people watched the last video, so that was really cool, and hope it was an encouragement to you. Just to kind of keep you informed and just continue to even lay out our story about how things have gone, what we have encountered this past year. I was having lunch with a friend of mine today and was explaining to him that 4.5 years ago had open heart surgery and then house fire last year and all of that kind of stuff. Man, like he said, you guys have had a ton going on. And we really have, which is why I was hoping just to do these video blogs and to let you guys know how we have been handling things, and hopefully to maybe even encourage you as you might be facing just some difficult stuff that you are encountering. So last video, remember I talked about head lice and house fires, and I failed to mention that the reason why the head lice was a big deal was because it kept us up. We would have been asleep. No lie. I was ready to go to bed, and I have told people. I mean, this is really just God's providence, His sovereignty, watching over us even when we don't think He is. So we were ready to go to bed, and in our house, the way our house is set up, all of the entrance locations are down a hallway. So all of our bedrooms are at the end of this hallway. And so the only way out is to go down that hallway and to go through any of the other entrances that we have. And where the fire started, no lie, if we would not have been up dealing with head lice, we would have been asleep. And by the time we would have known that there was a fire in our house, I think the ceiling would have been caving in, because the fire was in our attic. And, we don't have, nobody puts smoke alarms or anything like that in their attics because of the heat in South Carolina, of course. And so we would not have known until probably the ceiling would have been caving in our house, towards all of the entrances. And I tell people this now, man, there's no doubt, I don't think, in my mind, and it's even scary to still even think about to this day, that I don't think we would have all made it out. And so even God giving us head lice or allowing us to have head lice to keep us up that night, knowing that we were going to have a house fire before we ever even knew. I don't believe in coincidence, and I would love to talk with you more about that. Maybe you do. Maybe you have questions about it. By the way, any questions that you have, feel free to ask me, and feel free to share. I would love to have even these conversations, but I don't think there's any such thing as coincidence. I think that God is in control of everything, that He knows, and so that was the big deal with the head lice. Some things in our lives we can control, some things we can't control. And so next time, what I want to do is I want to talk about some difficulty that we had with some things that we can control, and then even talk about how God uses some of those things. And so, all right, that's this week's installment. I'll see you guys sometime next week. All right, have a good week.